We're still working on trying to get into the game. I apologize about the wait, everybody. We're going to be retrying, and then as soon as we're able to connect, we'll get over to this in just a moment here. But currently, Musaki is finishing up the video for our Solomon guide. So I'm buying a little bit of time here with a few rolls and probably doing a little bit of Barbatos farming, provided we can connect. And yes, Barbatos is totally going to die first. To be honest, don't know who would be second. Floros, maybe. Hello, Maria. Yes, this is Nell. Yeah, everyone's having trouble connecting. Hello, Ren, Dirk Warrior, Carrie, Danny Lee, Ryoko, Delcatty, Hifumi, Ravenleaf, Travis, Caliber, Haruna, Eyeshield, Finny, Altewa, Kino, The Amazing Something, Christian, Blue Expo, Knox. Welcome, everyone. 157 viewers. Holy Toledo. I'm so glad everyone's here. I'm not doing too bad. We're preparing our defenses against Solomon, but Solomon's forces seem to be attacking the server. Nox got in. Oh, maybe that means we'll get in. Here's hoping. 157 people watching maintenance stream. Maria's in. For those of you who are or were following the thing, we are going to be doing a Fate Extra playthrough on the channel here soon, probably via stream. The vote finished up when maintenance went down, and it was Umu. No, it wasn't Umu, sorry. It was Mikon. We will be playing through as Tamamo no Mai. Travis, I kind of agree. I like Umu more, but she placed third on the poll. Out of 3 servants that could be played in the game, she placed third. Come on. Yeah, we're having server issues here too, Little Ran. Yes, Umu lost to Nameless. Let's see, what was the total results? I'll read those through. So, the results for the poll were third place with 10 votes was Nero. 12 votes went for Emiya, and 25 votes for Tamamo. I don't think maintenance is going to be extended. I just think it's because of the fact that it's Merlin. Same thing happened, I believe, when Jalter came out. Yeah, many people are logging in. We're still stuck at the retries. I'm going to close the app on the next time it pops up with a retry. and we're going to try to just relog in the app. Oh, up. Come on, capture device. You're working like 2 minutes ago. There we go. Alright, so we in. There's the 30 bonus St. Quartz. Heaven's Field release campaign. Alright, before we jump into Solomon, I believe we have a mage that we need to summon. So, I say, let's start off with a ticket and see how we do. Come on, summon ticket. Ooh. 3-star craft essence. That is not a good start. Let's clear this friend point out of the way. Alright. First 10 roll. Let's give this a shot. We're going to do 3 total 10 rolls because I have 4 of them available. Oh, starting off on a good note here. And then when Moo wants to take over, I'll do 1 10 roll against him. No, not more tofu. Oh, inverted moon of heavens. Scorch Ritter? Oh, come on. Necromancy? Hey, at least it's not a bare minimum, right? Fargorak. Oh god, I can't pronounce that. There's a servant. And we got Hohenheim. Oh no! Misaki, help! We need Merlin.
I don't have Merlin.
We need a Merlin.
But I don't have a Merlin.
Help me summon a Merlin.
I only have 6 cards.
No, help me summon a Merlin.
Okay, fine. 6 blizzards, 6 blizzards, 6 blizzards, 6 blizzards, 6 blizzards, 6 blizzards.
I don't think that works. Well, at the very least, we got 3 4-star craft essences on that roll.
Here, I got a photo of myself cosplaying Edgar. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
It may help you with your. It may help you. It might be a catalyst.
Alright, so let's try this again. Come to us. Caster of the second true magic. The third true magic. Dick magic. Or, no, those are the fourth true magic. Dick magic. Yay! And yes, that is Misaki.
Yes, hi.
I'm starting off with Caster Babbage. Delcatty got spooked by Sumanai.
Oh, let's come next week. He's a good man.
He is good. Oh, there's a servant. Silver Lancer. Dear Mood. You're already MP5 though.
Aww.
Gold Berserker.
Ooh.
Ooh, another Heracles.
Yay.
Oh, another servant. Rider. Come on, Merle.
Come on, Merlin.
Gilgamesh got Merlin on first 10 roll. Boo!
Go
Now-
to that side.
So, congratulations, Gil. He's gonna be good. You'll make good use of him.
Congrats.
Maria got him! Yay, Maria!
Well, I'm gonna try my luck. I'll be right back.
Okay. Goldcaster! Goldcaster! Merlin! Merlin! Merlin on 60 quartz! Woohoo! I can save all the rest of my quartz for Gramps now!
Konnichiwa. カルデアのマスター君。私はマーリン。人呼んで花の魔術師。気さくにマーリンさんと呼んでくれ。堅苦しいのは苦手なんだ。
Alright. We have some work to do here before anything else.
千里
Congrats, Ryoko.
そろそろクエストに戻る？よろしい。存分に試してきたまえ。
Alright. Filter, and we'll just make it so it's just caster so that way I can see Merlin quickly.
Arigato. こういうのも
Come on, Merlin, eat that candy. Oh no! We lost signal. You have to bear with me for a second here. Right. So I'm getting it working now, so bear with me for just a moment. Come on. Pick it up. Gonna switch to this for a moment. Sorry about this, everyone. Ryoko, you got 3? You got 3 Merlins in one pull. What? Okay. Looks like Streamlabs is freezing on my end. It's not letting me actually do any adjustments or changing anything. We will be right back. I'm gonna have to restart, so you have to bear with me for a moment. Alright. Good night, Gilgamesh. You're back. I gotta reconnect the stream. There we go. We are back. Sorry about that. Seem to be working now, so it's all good. Hey, Ravenleaf, congrats on getting Vlad. So, I don't have enough cards unless we get a ton of super successes to hit 90. So my goal is to at least get him to his ascension form where I get access to the final skill.
Arigato.
So
何
Now I've got Merlin
Saki wa
and
nagai
Waver. I think I'm going to be set for
Kiraku
anything the game can throw at me. Alright, let's try. Let's hope for a couple of super successes.
ありがとう ありがとう こういうのも悪くないね
YasashiiFuyu. Yeah, that is a breaker combination. Come on, super. Not just a regular success.
ありが ありがとう
I forget if it's this one or the next ascension that gets in that last skill. The next ascension, okay.
さて
Nope, here it is! Hero Creation EX. Awesome.
ここから先は趣味の世界だが君は諦めそうにないな
Also known as Buster Juice. Let's hope for a couple of great successes. That'll really help here.
ありがとう
Come on.
ありがとう
Oh, nice. There's a
あ
super.
りがとう
Alright.
仕上がりはどう？
Saving these for the end.
Yep.
Alright, Merlin. Heat up. Yes!
ありがとう
Super success.
Cool.
Alright. We're into his final ascension art. Is it the game? Is the game too quiet?
おめでとう君がこ
This
こま
makes
で凝り
farming
性
all
と
those
は
extra
思わなかっ
pages
た
worth it.
全く嬉しい誤算だともグランドキャスターの名に恥じない活躍を約束
Evil Dragon,
はでき
welcome.
ないけど努力することを誓わせてもらうよマスター
Come on, great success. Nah, just a regular. Okay, let's top you up with a couple more cards. Beautiful. Okay, you'll be fine there. Let's throw up a couple of your skills. I don't have enough to max out his skills. That's what I'm going to hopefully be able to do from Barbatos, but having them on standby is going to be good. So I can get them all to level 4 for the moment. It took me 1 ticket and 2 10 rolls. But you can ask the chat. Apparently I am incredibly lucky when it comes to getting some surgeons. I mean, I'm not Ryoko lucky who got 3 Merlins in a single roll, but...
仕上がりはどう？
Information, support setup. I think, we'll put Merlin in the all slot with Fragment of 2030. And put Jalter here with where's my golden sumo? There it is. Actually, no, we'll give Merlin for the time being with this going on. Give him that. Alright. That being said, let's get to beating the snot out of some Barbatos. Ooh, you got a rainbow, but you got Nightingale? Nightingale is still pretty good. Wonderfully done, Caster. We have eliminated all 6 of the other masters. We have won the Holy Grail War. Once I use my command spell to make you kill yourself, the ceremony will be complete. The Greater Grail will be filled with the souls of 7 servants, and the magical reactor core used to reach the root will activate. And then the third magic can finally take form. The third magic is the materialization of souls. Humanity shall escape the shackles of the physical body and be released from all suffering caused by its limitations and advance to a new stage. Ooh, you got Merlin and MP2 Altera and Nightingale. You got a second 2030. Nice. Good work, Game Freak. We were sacrificed for that purpose, but I'm sure you understand, Caster. I nodded in agreement. Humanity's salvation and growth were not the task given to me. If the humans of that era wanted to grow, I had no reason to stop them. Just as it was during my life, I simply did what was required of me. In the Fuyuki Holy Grail War, there would be no servant survivors. All the servants were to be eliminated. Even I, the victor, was fitted to commit suicide, compelled by my master's command spell. No, that was a joke. I'm kidding, Caster. I'm sorry, I got overexcited. I have no intentions of offering my meritorious partner to the Greater Grail. I won't use my command spells either. They wouldn't work on you anyway. Do you understand? I will not activate the Greater Grail. The third magic means nothing to me. As the head of the Amusphere family and chairman of the Astromancy Division, I must reach the root in my own unique way. Hey, congrats, Ren! You want to roll next year's Agatha banner because of the assassin. Well, that's understandable. Jackson, congrats on getting Merlin in 60. It's preposterous to me to ask me to rely on other mages' theories. The miracle proposed by the Einstein family, materialization of souls and the growth of humanity. I have no intention of being part of such fantasies. That was unexpected. Marisbury didn't realize it. It was the first and last time he would ever tell a joke. What surprised me most, though, was how much his thoughts deviated from what I myself had seen. I asked him, "Then what do you desire?" "I'm sorry, Carrie. I'm only after the Grail's ability to grant wishes, and my wish is clear. It's the completion of Chaldea's. The truth is, the one at Chaldea is still just a prototype. It was built to satisfy the sponsors. Sure, it functions as an Earth model, but it's far from being complete. It's just like the Greater Grail, Caster. The theory is complete, but the all-important fuel to power is missing. The Greater Grail requires the souls of heroic spirits, but my Chaldeas needs something more realistic. Power Chaldeas would take I would need to take the power of... We need to take over power plants that could generate enough electricity for our entire country. For no less than 6 months, even. Essentially, I need the budget that could fund an entire nation. The only assets I have are my precious offshore oil rig, Saiphas, and the French nuclear reactor I managed to buy the other day. It's not nearly enough. Simply put, I need more funds. That's fine. Laugh at my absurdity and shallowness if you so wish. Despite the divine greatness that is the Greater Grail, I seek from it neither eternal life nor the root itself. What I want is a giant pile of money. Giant pile of money, guys. You heard it here. Marsphere just wants a ton of St. Quartz. Oh, Crowbar, I'm sorry to hear that. Marsberry told me to laugh, but there was nothing funny about it. Creating a miracle was his life's work. It wasn't something he could get someone or something else to do for him. Instead, he asked for the time it would take to complete his task to be shortened, probably because he didn't have much longer left to live. He determined that, in 10 years that he had left, there was no way for him to complete and activate Chaldea. And so, to hasten its activation, he joined the Fuki Holy Grail War. The war was, to him, a shortcut. It would allow him to attain the necessary resources without becoming indebted to rival families or having to worry about financing and its inherent complications. He'd leave no traces. Nobody would be able to see what was coming. Thank you, Caster. I knew you would understand. Your cooperation will allow us to keep this ending our little secret. We can let the world think that Saber and their master won the Fuki Holy Grail War. My Carib will cover this up, but if I don't, the other lords will be able to get in the way. No matter what it costs, I will complete the true Chaldea and activate it. It will be necessary in order to secure humanity's future. By doing so, Professor Lev's Sheba will not only be able to see the future, but the light of the past as well. And pseudo-spiritron projection, the ray shift theory, will no longer just be a theory. Why did the Age of Gods come to the end? Why was the foundation of humanity remained unstable since the advent of the Anno Domini era? Once the ray shift works, we'll be able... Hey! Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello! So, any luck on your guys' rolls?
Yeah, I got him.
Hooray!
I did it.
Oh. How many rolls did you have to do?
I just finished up my stream.
How many rolls did you do?
A lot. Let's say I had... Okay, I had 607 quartz, and I'm down to 127, and I got him.
Ouch.
Yeah, I got him, though.
Misaki,
Yes.
as soon as you left, I got him. Like, the moment you left, he came.
Oh, wow.
So I got him in 60 quartz.
I see how it is, Merlin. I see how it is.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. He doesn't like me anyway.
I'm sorry. Maybe you just have to meet him first.
Oh, that's right. I have in my Japanese account.
Yeah, but that's Japanese, Merlin.
Yeah.
But I just don't see why he doesn't come home.
Need more quartz.
This Greater Grail was not to be used to reach the root, but to grant one man's wish. To gain one's desire. Yes, how ironic. The end result is turning out to be just the kind of nonsense the original ritual's creator promised. I laughed in agreement, but only because I could tell what Marsberry's smile wasn't entirely genuine. But you, Caster. Hey, don't tell me you forgot that what the Ironsburn said. Holy Grail will grant the victor's wish. Both the master and the servant have the right to ask for a wish. I wish for immense wealth. I wish for immense wealth. But what about you? What will you wish for? You can't change the past, but you can change how it was viewed today. Or would you like to be incarnated and live a second life?
I want a pizza.
I froze. I never expected this question. I wish. I wish. I wish. I'd never had the freedom to ask for one. So, I was about to say I didn't have one, but no, I did. I can really wish for anything, Marsbury? Yes. Anything but the life of Marsbury Atmosphere, the man who summoned you. Come now, Caster. No. Solomon, King of Mages. My contractor. My one and only friend. Knowing you, your wish would be a righteous one. Say it with pride. Game Lover, congrats on getting Merlin in your first roll.
It took me a lot of rolls.
I'm happy that you got Merlin.
Yep. That way you can use him too. You'll be able to use him.
Yes.
He is in my all support if you need him at the moment.
He is a really good caster for support.
Yoko's asking what happens to Nell. I'm still here. Moo's not done. When Moo's done, he's going to take over streaming. And then that's when I'm going to go after Barbatos Hardcore. Doctor, are you asleep? Doctor. Huh? Whoa, did I fall asleep? I'm sorry, guys. I know we're in a critical situation. Did we find the route to the singularity where Solomon's lurking? We barely have a day left. We're making good progress. If our calculations are correct, Chaldea will make contact with the final singularity in 4 hours. We'll begin the space-time fusion simultaneously with Master Nell's ray shift. As long as it's within 72 hours of the fusion, we can escape the singularity by purging the Eastern Research Wing. Isn't that where my room is?
No.
Well then.
Why is my room gotta be purged?
It's okay, no. I'll restore your room. Just get all your artifacts out of there, okay?
Okay.
Oh god.
You can sleep in my room.
Guess that means my room's gonna be X'd out. Damn.
Everyone take one last break
you
then.
too?
Well, we'll see what happens, okay? Right now I'm trying to edit the stream and put it on our channel.
No. You're in the East Wing too, Senpai? Your room's
in...
East Wing. Yes or no?
Nah, I forgot. What the heck about all these notifications? Holy...
You're ignoring the question!
Well, hopefully his room's not in the East Wing, because if that gets purged, well, I better make sure that everything is in my portable safe.
Come to the west wing.
Okay, I'll need some time to pack everything.
I'll help you pack. My berserkers can help you pack.
Alright, it's time for the final stage. It's been 10 years since I came to Chaldea. It seems like a long time, and yet not. Honestly, this doesn't feel real to me yet. Foe. Oh, there you are, Foe. When I think about it, you're a pretty strange creature, too. Till Nell came, you only showed yourself around Mashu. What made you change your mind? Thought you were the kind of creature who feeds on humans, yet no interest in them, just like Merlin. Foe. Yeah, I can't really understand what you're saying. I may be able to understand you back then. Yeah, I probably did. Well, I have a hunch about what you're saying. You're saying, are you okay with this? Magi Mari got mad at me over the internet too. She told me not to keep secrets anymore. But well, to be honest, I don't feel guilty. I can't explain my reasons. Besides, it still hasn't sunk in for me. Why did I come here to Chaldea? What was I doing before I did? It's all stuff I absolutely can't explain, not even a little. If I told them I came here to protect humanity just because I felt like it, that would be pretty lame, right? Oh, but I can explain how I came to run the medical division at such a young age. It's because I studied like any other person, of course. Competence is what got me this job. Foe. Come to think of it, I spent the last decade doing nothing but studying, researching, and investigating. One day I had a feeling that humanity was going to end. It was one of those bad dreams people get sometimes. Eventually, I was forced to realize that this feeling of mine was true. I had no way of denying it, yet no strength to make sure either. The only clue I had was that it would begin at Chaldea. I was filled with a sense of terror, and I was compelled to do something. Wait, is Foe Merlin? No, Foe is not Merlin.
No, he's a familiar of Merlin.
Was a familiar of Merlin.
Yes.
And I'm about to find out how this will end. I'm scared, but happy at the same time. Once this battle's over, I won't have to worry anymore. I can finally be free to do what I want with my time. Fo. Why are you thwacking on the data on the demon gods? Oh, I see. You're worried about now, huh? As for who Solomon really is, well, I suppose I have some kind of idea. Kingu was a good sample case. I thought the Solomon who appeared in London was fake, but I didn't have any way to prove it. Heroic spirits have many aspects. That's why a single heroic spirit can manifest as a saber or a lancer, for instance, depending on the size of their bust.
Oh, God.
That's true. So even if the Solomon who incinerated humanity was a variation on the one in the legends, he's still Solomon, the father of magecraft. And if he's the real Solomon, Chaldea has no way to beat him. There were times when pessimism won out, and I thought that this grand order would end in humanity's defeat. But now, I don't feel that way. If I'm right, that Solomon has one weak point. Yes, just one. If he's the real Solomon, and at the same time someone who's falsely claiming to be the king of mages, there's a void that Solomon can never reach, and it scares me. What scares me isn't whether I can take advantage of that opportunity. It's what I'm going to be thinking when I reach that void. Oh.
Aww.
Just going. Izaki, there is or Carrie, you're the one who posted. Can you scrub that? That is big spoiler territory.
Can I what?
In the YouTube chat, there is a big spoiler that's just been posted.
Who said it?
Carrie Cow. That was the one just above the crowbar. No, you.
No spoilers.
This Carrie Cow is saying, it's like the one.
Oh wait.
Two. It's like the fourth message up or something.
Oh wait, I'm on my other channel right now. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks. I thank you guys. It's one of those things that I'd rather not have somebody who hasn't done the research into this be spoiled if they can help it, because let's be honest, that what you said there was huge story impact. The Babylonia stuff is fine because we have a new singularity out.
Yes, Babylon is okay. Don't spoil anything, but don't spoil anything after that, please.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I had to do a bunch of research on this, so I know, but somebody who's watching this might not. Hey, Carrie, what are you doing with that shield? The city's the same as ever. There's no danger here. That's right. We finally live in a utopia with no war, starvation, prejudice, or discrimination. There's no need to hate anyone. No need to fear anything. That's because we've been released from death. We've been released from the sorrows of life. We're happier now than we ever thought possible. Life has no end. The world has no end. Tomorrow will never be worse than today. This is the bliss of eternity. No, I don't understand the happiness they speak of. Solomon, King of Mages, the image you show me only frightens me. Why does it frighten you? These people have been released from finite lives, from the terror of death, from all their worries. What you see is realistically blessed world for humans taking form. Why would that frighten you, Mashu? A promised tomorrow, a today that lasts forever, a life you needn't fear ending. That should be your salvation. I thought you, of all people, would understand how wonderful it is simply to live. No, I'm sorry. I don't know why you showed yourself to me, but I can see that you're concerned about me, which is why it pains me to deny you. But I must correct you when you are in the wrong. Very well. Then tell me, Mashu. I'm interested in the conclusion you've reached. You mourn the end of life and speak of the beauty of eternity, but I'm sorry. I don't understand the sorrow. I don't understand what's so great about eternity. Death is the end that comes to all living things. It's a natural part of life. You say there's no sadness because there's no death, but I don't think eternal life is happiness. Why? The people of this town are happy. Eternity is happiness that humanity yearns for. No, that's a lie. Their smiles are wrong. Their smiles are wrong. Are you saying that this state of satisfaction, of freedom from all worries, is a lie? Yes. Smiling is what gets you through the sadness. Humans continue smiling because they know their time is limited. But the smiles in this world are different. They're just smiling because they're not afraid. Those are not smiles. They're just muscle memory. The joys of life belong to those who live in the moment. Solomon, King of Mages, that is my answer to the question you once posed to me. I don't think anyone lives because they're scared of dying. We live because we simply want to live. We do our best to get through the day because we can't wait for tomorrow. Our journey is not about trying to avoid the end point of our lives we call death, but rather to pass through it. So please, do not take away our desire to live. I see. So that was the question the other me asked of you, Why do you fight? Why, knowing your life will someday end, knowing it's ended already? Why do you cling to life? Why, when you realize there is nothing in your future you can save? What you've just told me, is that your answer? A shame. Truly a shame. Only those directly involved could be satisfied with such an answer. The demon god Flora spoke of you, of how a short-lived creature, created by man, lived her life. I paid particular attention to you as a sample case. No more. I no longer care. There's no path to a longer life for you. You have rejected eternity, and so you shall die. So die like the trash you are, and take all of Chaldea with you. Die as one who clung to life, as a brave warrior who overcame many trials and perils. Why? Because that was what everyone was foolish enough to see you as. It's sad, really. In the end, you are nothing more than a powerless, ordinary human. I think that would be a nice compliment from Ashio.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I think Moo's got the video up shortly. Hey, good morning, it's Da Vinci here with your wake-up call. I figured you'd be getting up from your nap about now. Oh, no need for any formal greetings. This call is just basically me talking to myself. Command room is ready. Now it's up to you and Mashi to begin the last order. But first, I have a request. No, it's less a request and more a bit of advice. I reviewed Mashi's medical exams during the brief rest. I'll be blunt. Her body is at its limits, both in terms of her life and combat ability. She doesn't have long to live. I can only participate in one more major operation. I figured you need to know, and Romani forced me to pass on the bad news. So, anyway, Romani believed that it would be best not to tell her, but I disagree. For one thing, I think Mashi knows. I think Gorgon is... Overall, she's a good servant. I wouldn't say she's great, but she's an AoE Buster Avenger. That in and of itself is a good quality to have. It's just her skills. She doesn't have the function to make use of her skills. She's supposed to hit really hard with a bunch of crits based off of her skills, but she doesn't have any star weight and virtually no way of generating stars. That being said, I love her. I love my snakes. Snicks. Snick. We only got a brief moment before you head to the command room. Spend it in a way you won't regret. See you in the command room. Ciao!
I love Da Vinci.
She is amazing. Good morning, Senpai. Did you just wake up too? I just took a nap and finished my physical checkup. If you're going to the command room, let me accompany you. Or would you like to go to the cafeteria and get a sandwich for some quick nourishment? Senpai? I can't bring it up. I can't.
Nani?
I can't bring it up, the fact that I think she's going to die. I can't do it.
I know.
I think it's natural to feel pressured. I'm feeling overwhelmed. My heart is racing. But I'm not worried. It's always been this way for me. From Fayuki to ancient Mesopotamia, I was never confident I'd be able to complete the mission. On the other hand, Senpai, even though you were more baffled than I was, you wanted to just manage to lead the way. So no matter how much pressure I'm under, even if humanity's survival is at stake, as long as Senpai is my master, I will never feel worried. Now, you are the best master Chaldea has, and I'm very proud of you. I'd like to point out at this moment that I am technically the only master Chaldea has. At least according to the game lore.
Technically. Senpai, better not let Master down.
Oh, and with that, Moo has posted up the video. So
Woo woo!
Sweet.
Good morning, Foe. Have you come to bring us to the command room? Foe. Foe is staring right at me. Foe. Foe? I can't bring that up, but... Mashu, maybe you should stay in Chaldea. Thank you, but that's impossible. Ever since you took my hand in the command room, I was collapsing around us. I have exclusively been your servant. If you're going to fight, I want to fight too, even if it shortens the small amount of time I have left. So you know.
Master, don't say that.
Yes, and it's no reason for any extra concern. It's true that, unlike others, I was born and raised in a special environment. But I don't feel sad about my life so far. I know the doctor was worried about me, but I don't regret my life. Nothing sad has happened in it. If there's anything to be sad about, it would be that I won't be able to see what comes next. My life has been very happy. Everyone was very good to me. Even if I only have a few more months left to live, I want to be proud of what I do with them. But that's... not at all. My life has been more than worth it. I mean, I never thought I'd set foot outside Chaldea. That never seemed possible for me. But you saved me. Thanks to you, I was able to see the outside world. To see what color the sky was. My journey this past year has been a treasure to me. One that I wouldn't give up for anything. So... So I'm going on the final mission. Solomon said that life has no value. Human history is meaningless. But that is wrong, and I will deny it with everything I have. Even if someone's life is going to be lost and forgotten. I've learned on my journey that the lives of every human in history are what built the present we live in now. It's true that I have no experience with life's sorrows. I don't understand the pain the Mage King speaks of. But I know the joys of life, Senpai. Dr. Roman, everyone at Chaldea, and all the worlds we've traveled through have taught me. So please, let me accompany you until the end, Master. To prevent the incineration of humanity, to show the value of human life, and to retake our future. Jade, there's a lot of onion ninjas around.
Come here.
Onion ninjas, why?
I'm hugging you.
Right. Master Kirillite will support you with everything I have.
There we go.
Fo.
Don't worry, we're here for you.
As soon as Moo pops into the chat here, though, I'm gonna hand over the stream to him because technically it's his stream. I just hijacked it while he was finishing up the video. Physical and mental states of both appear to be stable.
Everybody, boop, boop.
GDP are being in top condition. Note your mental state is a bit elevated compared to usual. Did something good happen, Mashu? Yes, I was lucky enough to run into Senpai in the hallway again. That's a good sign. I like a good luck ritual. It's one of those everyday things you do to help you succeed. A little magic charm anyone can do. Small happiness like that are important.
Who?
Alright. Here I am making my usual small talk. Do the demon pillars have the demon trait? Delcatty, we actually just released a video that'll explain all the demon pillars for you and what to be expected for fighting each one, as well as what is a good way to fight them. Beep boop beep. Got a Merlin in a single pull. Congrats.
Yay!
Sweet. Awesome possum.
Awesome possum sauce.
Chaldea will now make contact with this singularity. The entire facility will be in enemy territory. We will ray shift the enemy's singularity, but we'll also be physically connected to them. This will be different from our other expeditions. Moving between Chaldea and the singularity can only be done at the contact points. In other words, this is a surprise landing operation. Crazy, like Normandy. Da Vinci! That sounds like a very tired big brother. Head pat. You did good work.
Good job. Go rest, big bro.
If you want, I can keep going. You don't have to take over. You can stream tomorrow if you prefer.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Well, then I wish you the best of luck in getting Merlin. Is the Merlin Club like the Star Club?
I'm not a part of it. I'm not the Merlin Club.
Yeah,
Did you see Ryoko's pull? Ryoko got 3 Merlins in one 10 pull.
What?
Yeah, sleep is important.
Agreed.
And it's probably going to take us a day or two to get through the pillars anyway. Has NA exploded already? No, NA did not explode, although there was some massive technical difficulties at the start. Well, I know the gist of what happens, but I want to kind of read it. Oh, I've got a team ready to roll for this. So. And
Big girl, come here. You need a hug.
Yes.
Let's closest to hug you.
You and Hime worked your butts off on that video. I
You
mean,
and Hime did an amazing job.
I mean, the most I did was try to help organize, keep Hime on task, and write the thing. But you guys put in a bunch more work.
Did Zippy give his slides? Yes.
After Christmas, I'll be starting the Fate Extra stream, so probably on like the 26th or 27th.
Yes?
We really appreciate it. Although I know Toho's probably not going to sleep and then just grind barber toast till he's dead.
Wow, that's if you can get the barber toast. Right now he's trying to roll up his feet.
Holy crap.
Which is not the highest I've seen.
Yeah.
Barbatos has only been killed 9,000 times out of 2 million. And he's already at 11,000. Holy crap, I'm not going to get to him at this rate just going through the story. Yep, Ryoko, your art is in the video.
Yes, it is.
As soon as I get through this chunk, Moon, if you want to take over at that point and do a few rolls, I am probably going to crawl upstairs into bed and finish playing a bit more and then start work on the grinding. Noberus, die quick, you're in the way! Good luck, Hifumi.
Good luck.
Good luck.
As the acting director of Chaldea, oh wait, that Moo, you should be reading that line.
Yes.
There's only a little time left.
Does this include me, big bro? I mean, you didn't let me go to Babylonia, so...
Well, Babylonia is resolved. This is true. Initiating race shift program. The enemy is Solomon, King of Mages. The mission objectives are to destroy him and return alive. Final Grand Order, commencing operation.
I beat everybody.
Alright, here we are. Moo, I think this is a good spot for you to take over. Alright, so we'll be swapping back in a second. Moo will be taking over the stream. Thank you very much for watching me.